What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to my Ultimate Team Rise to Fame series. We are episode number 20. Wow, I struggled to get that out. And as you can see at the start here guys, we're just doing a bit of club maintenance. Discarding these things that I've tried to list probably around like 30 or 40 times and they're just not selling. So even for, 150 buy now price, like start price, they're still not selling. So they're obviously very, very unattractive cards in Ultimate Team this year, which is a bit of a shame. But like in all Ultimate Teams, I do think their prices will rise. In the comments from the last video, guys, most people, not most people, that's a complete over-exaggeration. A few people have been saying that they're getting a little bit bored of the Russian team, which is absolutely fair enough. Like Rise to Fames and Road to Glories and things like that are kind of kept fresh by the different teams that you make and such. And that's totally understandable, guys. And I have turned real common, like, you know what I mean, mate. I have got some different teams for you coming up in the future episodes. I'm really far ahead of where you guys are seeing right now. If you can hear my dog snoring in the background as well, I apologise. He's really loud. Let you listen. Yeah, see what I mean? He's just super loud. So I'm just going into a cup here. Thought I'd give the cups a try before I entered Division 1 because we got promoted to Division 1 at the end of the last episode, which is pretty sweet. Division 1 is going to be real tough, although now more people are playing the game, it might be a little bit easier, especially if the matchmaking is anywhere near fixed, which, you never know with EA and such. But yeah, guys, so in the last episode, people wanted me to change the teams, so I will be changing the teams, but so I'm far ahead of here. I'm really far. I've got enough footage for like 10 or so episodes, and so I posted on Twitter if people would want to see me do some crazy upload schedule this weekend, because today is like a free day for me. I've got nothing going on in life. My girlfriend's at work all day. There's nothing to do, so I can sit here making videos for you guys all day, which would be pretty sweet. So if you guys want to see, I'm going to be uploading tonight a Become a Legend episode. That will probably be around 10 PM. Hopefully that's not too late for you, because some of you guys do go to school still, but tomorrow being Sunday you might get allowed to stay up late or whatever. And that goal from Etu there was a super sweaty goal. Apologies for that. So yeah guys, if you want to see, well, I'm going to be uploading the Become a Legend episode tonight, and it's going to be an interesting episode because it's the one where he's just going to be injured for the 3 months. So apparently you can just go to the calendar and skip through all of that, which will be pretty awesome, because I don't want to sit there simulating 3 months. That will take me way too much time. Excuse me. This guy here that I'm playing, by the way, guys, he gave up after 3-0, so I pretty much just passed it around my defence, and then in the 90th minute I wanted to get another goal just to get some extra coins. I probably should have gone for the 5 goals, but yeah, I only went for the 4. He had given up, like I said, managed to pick up 873 coins, which is pretty decent. I don't know if I showed the match details. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's pretty much a one-sided game, and then we come up against this guy, and he's got a pretty insane team, a really weird team. Like, I wouldn't have put Etu there myself, simply because he will only get 6 chemistry. He has 3 dead links. He gets not even orange links with anybody. But back to the whole episode saga. So if you guys want to see another Rise to Fame episode, guys, if you want to see episode 21 of Rise to Fame, if we can get this to around 2,000 likes by like 6:30 or 7 o'clock, I will upload for you guys another Rise to Fame episode. And if we don't, then unfortunately we'll get another one tomorrow, and we'll try again. I do understand that the sub boxes have been like really bugged in YouTube recently, not just like the last few days, but in general for a while. That guy scored a really nice goal there with Valencia, by the way. Yeah, so they have been pretty buggy recently. So I know not the regular amount of people are getting to watch the videos, not just me, but for everyone. So maybe 2,000 likes is a little bit much to ask, but that just depends how much you want to see another episode. So this game here, guys, in the second round of the cup, came up against this dude. He had a real good team, and sometimes, in FIFA for me, I just get completely outplayed, and this guy just outplayed me, hands down, no questions about it. I cannot complain one little shred. In FIFA 12, I became the sort of person that would just make excuses for every single goal that I conceded and every single loss. And I'm really going to try my best to not do that this time around. And I was actually talking to Hyerpsith last night on Skype for an hour or so. If you guys don't know who Hugh Upsith is, where the hell have you been? He's one of the most insane skillers and video editors I have ever seen in my entire life. And I was talking to him a lot about FIFA 13 and how, you know, even though he works for EA, he still has gameplay issues and he still has some little gripes with the game. You know, of course, he's not solely responsible for the game. So it was interesting to get some feedback from someone like him on what he thought the problems were within the game, and more so the actual gameplay. And I was talking to him, and he basically just said to me, you know, like, every action has a reaction, which is true to the world as well. You know, literally every time you do something, something else happens because of it. And he told me, like, just to have a look at the gameplay afterwards and really look where I go wrong and what's going wrong. And so I'm going to really try and focus on that this time around, guys, for FIFA 13, because my record, as you guys can see, isn't the best. And when I start Ruiner Randomer, it's going to be real interesting, because in FIFA 12, I only lost like 3 or 4 Ruiner Randomers in 100 episodes. So I only lost, like, you know, maybe, because sometimes I did like double episodes and stuff. So I reckon I won like around 120 games and lost maybe 10 games in Ruiner Randomer last year. This year, if I can even get close to that kind of record, I'll be absolutely amazed. Jesus Christ, dog, what is your problem? So yeah, if I can get close to that kind of record, that'd be amazing. And obviously for Ruiner Randomer, a lot of it is about what I talk about, and the fact that you get to see live gameplay. But also a lot of it is about the fact that I like to win, and it's real, I don't know, it's just enjoyable to win games that are live commed. And if I start losing a crap ton, I can see myself getting very frustrated, because that's just my, you know, my natural mannerisms, which is to get frustrated at video games. And well, you know, the series, in my opinion, won't be so great, which is why I've held off from doing it just yet. By the way, guys, I do want to do it with a good team to start with as well. Just to give myself the best opportunity, you know, and I definitely want to get my head around this game first. So once I do kind of get very, very comfortable with the game, once I get to a point where I feel confident going into any game and winning it, which is how I felt in FIFA 12, even if I lost the game, I felt confident winning it, which is probably a lot of the problems I had when I lost the game, because I was so overconfident. I blamed everything else but myself, which, you know, almost definitely wasn't the case. I mean, there were probably a few games where I felt a little bit of EA BS going against me, and everyone's felt that from time to time. But more often than not, when I lost, I probably just lost because I wasn't as good as the other person. And, you know, that's a hard pill to swallow, but that's literally how it is. I don't think I'm necessarily bad at FIFA 13. I just haven't adapted yet. You know, when I played the guys at the EA Sports at the event we went to, I played and beat KSI. I played and beat AirJake's FIFA. I played and beat some of the EA guys that created the game. And it just goes to show, you know, like, on your day you can beat anyone. I don't know why my focus was different there, or, you know, what was any different there. But I'm sure we'll get our heads around it, and bring you guys some better content, because, you know, as much as I love you guys, and hopefully if you're visiting my video and watching my video, hopefully, you know, you love me and you like what I do. And, you know, whilst my channel isn't necessarily based on gameplay anymore like it was maybe a year and a half ago, you still want to see me win. You know, nobody likes to see people getting tanked every game, because, you know, that's just, I don't know, it's just not cool. You know, you got Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, Woody's gamer tag. He tags himself as Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, but his gameplay's still pretty good. If I tagged myself as Nepo the Unexceptional Gamer and started losing games left, right and centre, who really wants to come and see that? So it's a challenge for me this year, to keep you guys entertained, not only with commentary but with gameplay, which is why I've actually played so much of the game. My dog is doing my head in, Jesus Christ. Which is why I've actually played so much of the game over the last few weeks, just because I'm trying so hard to get in touch with the game and find my balance and, you know, find my comfort zone. And as yet, I'm actually, the team I've got right now, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I'm not going to, but the team I've got right now is the best team that I've used so far. Not the one in the video you're seeing, but the one that I'm actually playing with. It's the best one I've used so far, and it's the one I've felt most comfortable with, but it still feels like there's something missing. I don't know whether it's the formation or some of the players that I've got. So I just want to be able to bring you guys good gameplay. So because of that, I have got so much content, because I've been playing so much. So I'm just going to throw out videos as often as possible, and likes and favourites on them, guys, obviously would be absolutely amazing. One other thing I was talking to Hjerpsith about was skill games. Now, he was kind of a little bit shocked that I'd played so many Ultimate Team games when I told him how many I'd played. And it is a heavy investment into Ultimate Team that I've made so far. But he told me that he's got, like over 10 hours of skill games racked up. And I thought 10 hours of skill games is insane. Like, you probably could do that in one sitting, to be fair, because the skill games are super, super addictive. But what I want from you guys is, if you guys are anywhere decent at skill games, please just send me the videos in, because I want to see people at skill games. I'm going to start doing skill games myself eventually. I haven't really done them yet. I think I'm like ranked number 6th or 7th in the world for PlayStation on the bronze dribbling, which, you hear bronze and you think meh, but it's pretty tough to get as many points as I have got, and that's really the only skill game I've dabbled in right now. So yeah, if you guys have got any insane skill games, feel free to shoot them to me, and I will give them a watch. So after I opened those few packs, guys, just did a mini pack opening in the middle of the video there, and I came up against this guy called EA Trollers. Now, he's got a very decent team, a very, very fast team, especially on the wings, and some very nice, powerful strikers. And it turned out he was a subscriber of mine, and this is my first game in Division 1. So Division 1 for me so far has been pretty tough, and this game was absolutely no different. People just seem to know the little ins and outs of the game when they're in Division 1, and he scored a really, really nice goal there with Giovinco, and I'm sure if that didn't go in, it would have been a penalty, because that was a really, really harsh tackle from me. I'm quite surprised I didn't get a booking or a red card for that anyway. But I'm never one to give up, and when I play against hard people, tough competitors, I really try and get in the zone. I really try and focus. I really try and keep the play, and try and make the games as interesting as possible. And by God, this game was interesting. So we're in the 73rd minute right now. The ball comes over. God knows how he manages to win that header. My defender seemed to have everything under control. He towers above Philippe Mexes. But somehow the header went to the guy, and in the 83rd or 84th minute as we are here, I got Aiden Mcgeady. I brought him on the field. You saw I got him in a pack in one of the last episodes, and I brought him on just for the pace, because my strikers were getting tired, his defenders were getting tired, and that's something that I think you guys should really look to focus on this year. When you get to around the 65th and 70th minute, bring on some fast strikers, because your opponent's defence will be tired, and it will have a huge impact. Get into the 89th minute, and this guy, he plays across, and the keeper fumbles, and just some EA stuff. And I think, damn, 90th minute, concede that goal in Division 1. Probably lost the game. But I thought I'd take a short corner for a change, and just absolutely sold his defence there. And Wellington scores in the 90th minute as well to make it 3-3, and I managed to get my first point in Division 1. But you need 21 points to win Division 1, so I'm 20 off with 9 games to go. It's going to be a very, very tough challenge. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you lasted this long, I know this is a bit of a long episode today. I appreciate all the support and feedback I get, and if you've got any questions you want to ask me, feel free to tweet me. It's at NepentheZ. I answer as many people as possible. Didn't really deserve the draw in that game. I controlled the possession, but he had way more shots. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.